Well, the Steelers suck without Pickett. Jesus. So, I know the game was a couple days ago, but so the Steelers lose to their most biggest bitter rival, the Ravens. They lost 16-14 in Pittsburgh back on Sunday. I thought after how the Ravens played last week, I thought because the Steelers were on a roll and the Ravens weren't looking so good, I thought the Steelers were going to win, but then a whole momentum shift. Pickett was put in concussion protocol. He ended up coming back because he ended up being fine, but they decided to sit him for the rest of the game to be safe, and Trubisky is terrible. He threw 3 interceptions. And the Steelers, man, I'm telling you, if Pickett didn't get hurt, Steelers probably would have won this game. The Ravens did not look good. The Ravens defense did a good job in intercepting Trubisky 3 times, but man, Ravens offense was really bad, like it always is. And I have a really good friend of mine as a Ravens fan. I told him, I said, this game, we're going to find out who's worse, Greg Roman or Matt Canada. And we found out it's Matt Canada. I can't believe Matt Canada still has a job. He's terrible. He is so bad. I can't even put into words. And every single video I make about the Steelers, whether we win or lose, I always say how terrible Matt Canada is. So it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's play calling's terrible. It's also Trubisky's just had a terrible game. It's just, oh my gosh. Now, if Mike Tomlin wants to avoid his first losing season, we have to win out. We have 8 losses. We're 5-8. If we lose one more game, we'll have 9 losses. And that means the best we could do is 8-9, which is a losing season. We got Carolina, Vegas, Baltimore, and Cleveland to end the season. They could win those games. Carolina next week. Depends on if Pickett plays. Really, I'm surprised we've won games with Trubisky. I'm surprised we won the first game with them. He came in against Tampa and he helped finish that game out. But Steelers have been doing a lot better with Kenny Pickett. And man, it's so annoying to see Steelers fans on social media, like these Mitchell Trubisky apologists that, to act like he's the guy. If Pickett played like that, then everyone would be on his ass saying, oh, he's a terrible quarterback, he's terrible, he sucks. But it says Trubisky played like that, oh, he's perfectly okay. There's a reason why the Bears didn't want him. Second overall pick of the 2017 draft. And he's just, he's terrible. That 2018 season when the Bears were really good, mainly because of their defense. Trubisky is not the guy. I don't even know why. After this season, we should just get rid of him or something. We need a backup. I prefer Mason Rudolph. Rudolph's been inactive like all season long. But I don't really know what else to say. I mean, every time the Steelers lose, it's the same thing. The offense is terrible. The defense does good, but they're not good enough to help us win because of how bad the offense is. I was pretty wrong about Terrell Austin. I was saying he was going to be terrible. The defense has actually been doing really good the past few weeks. But then again, the Ravens do have a terrible offense. And the only reason why they won is because the Steelers have a terrible offense and Pickett got hurt. But we'll see him again New Year's Day in Baltimore. We'll see who wins that one. But congrats, Ravens. You beat the Steelers for the first time since 2019. Lost to the third-string quarterback because Lamar didn't even start because he was hurt. Tyler Huntley got hurt in the game, so they had Anthony Brown Jr., rookie out of Oregon. Then he didn't really do anything. He didn't really have to do anything because all he had to do was just run the ball. There you go. They won the game. It's just receivers, running backs again. Najee's not doing anything. And everyone wants to act like that Najee's a terrible running back. Look, it's 50% him trying to do too much and 50% the O-line. How do you expect... Najee had this terrible O-line last year, and he was the 4th best in yards. So you can't put all the blame on Najee. If we have an amazing O-line and he still does terrible, then yes, he's not a good running back. But I'm not putting all the blame on Najee. It's hard to see what he could do when we don't have an O-line to help him out. And Najee's not a bad running back. Jaylen Warren is pretty good too. But, man, the Steelers just, oh, man, I knew the way we started out, we were terrible. But ever since our bye week, we've just been playing amazing. We were going into this game. Were we? Yeah, we were 3-1 since the bye week. And then we were on red hot. Pickett has been playing amazing, and then boom, he gets hurt. So hopefully he'll be back next week against the Panthers. Man, Pickett, we would have won this game. I know I'm repeating myself, but what else am I supposed to say? Pickett would have played great. We would have. I'm telling you, the Steelers, I'm pretty sure we would have won this game if Pickett didn't get hurt. So the Ravens, congrats on your win. You're still in first place. The Ravens have got to be the worst first-place team in all of the NFL. I think their offense is terrible. And their offense started out really good. But the whole Ravens season was, at the beginning, their offense was really good, but their defense was really bad. Now it's completely turned. Their defense is really good, but their offense is really bad. So the Bengals really should be the best team in the AFC North. They really deserve it, but it's the Ravens because the Ravens and the Bengals are both 9-4, but the Ravens have the better division record. They beat them in their head-to-head matchup. But man, if the Bengals and the Ravens played now, they play again. I don't know when, but the Bengals are going to beat the crap out of them. The Bengals are a lot better than the Ravens. Anyway, congrats Ravens on your win. You beat Steelers for the first time this decade, actually. 2019, last time you beat us. But congrats on the win, and we'll see you New Year's Day in Baltimore.